We are live, the home of the Trailblazers in beautiful Portland, Oregon. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Last game for the Pelicans, they ended up losing to the Wizards. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And London Board pulls it down. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with James Borrego. We talked about the problems that Zion Williamson can give a team inside. And Coach said it's not about the shots that Zion makes, it's about the shots his teammates miss. We have to make sure that we body up Zion and not let him convert misses into makes. Might be hard finding volunteers willing to body up Zion. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. On the basket by Jones.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Back to Sharp. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Eason. Williams for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Jay. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there. Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Fires from deep. No good that time. It's been a quick start for Portland. 6-point lead. Pass to Eason. A wide open look here for Fears. Good on the triple. Fears has got his second bucket tonight.
That fast break 3 is one of his favorite shots. He's never afraid to pull it up from deep.
Here's Sharp. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And here are the Trailblazers now. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker, but Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way, either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Here's Queen. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Sharp with it. Fears covering. And Jeremiah Fears gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Here's Sharp. A steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Powell. Pass to Bamba. And there's a whistle that goes on Herbert Jones. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
Here's Whitmore. Bamba trying to break free. And it's Whitmore missing. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Eason gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky to miss that one.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Powell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Pelicans shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And so he hits both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Gonzalez, that's good.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And Whitmore throws it down.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
.35 seconds left here in the first quarter.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Count. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
We got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Number 3, Obama.
Just 5 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Here's Gonzalez. Oh, good on the triple. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment.
New Orleans, 21.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New Orleans.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Gonzalez into the lane.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pass to Whitmore. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot. And, Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are looking to shoot more three-pointers. Zion Williamson said the message has been pretty clear to get him up. That means he's got to play with pace. It helps me a lot just opening up my game. We have options everywhere out in the perimeter. It's definitely a positive for us. Back over to you guys.
Trying to run and gun. Allie, thank you very much. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Porter. There's a good screen. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Queen. Pelicans leading by 5. Here's Powell. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Gonzalez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gonzalez has got 7 points for the quarter.
And they've repeatedly pushed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Whitmore. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. There's the drive.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Outside Daniel.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Missed inside. Pelicans leading by 6. On the wing, Porter. A minute 42 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Peterson. It's hauled in by Queen.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
The kick out to Porter. Pass to Whitmore. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. On the wing. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. It's a different type of matchup.
And the first one at the line is good. No good on the second free throw. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Here's Sharp. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Jeremiah Fears. The Trailblazers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson up top. Pass to Pakusevsky. Here's Watkins. The rebound by Sharp. And so here's Portland. Takes trail by 3.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Pass to Jones. And stolen by Williamson. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans on top, leading by a point. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's Sharp missing. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 1-point game. Kusevsky.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. And the Pelicans making a change. Inside. Pass to Murray Boyle. And here is Williams. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. There's Williamson with the three. They get the rebound. And the dunk by Williamson.
That is a powerful finish. Zion is an intimidating presence.
Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far. What a list.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Ray.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
What a move. Few do it as well as Zion Williams.
Pass to Jones. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Williamson. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Williams for three, and the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Williamson. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers trailed by 5. Pass to Lindenborg. Misses off the left iron. Here are the Pelicans with the ball. Here's Spears. Here's Watkins. Hits it from three-point range. And it's an 8-point Pelican lead.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Tim, one thing for sure, when Zion Williamson is right, he can carry all by himself in offense.
Well, there is no question he is an athletic freak. There is no answer for him when he is playing aggressively.
Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Spears. And stolen by Miller. Poked loose. Porter with the steal. Here's Queen. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
So both teams changing it up here.
Second personal foul. Third team.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Eason. Lets the three fly. Peterson, that's good. Peterson's got 5.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Trailblazers trailed by 5. In the corner, it's Eason. Here's Peterson. 5 points in the game. And they get it back. It's picked off. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And a wide open look for Arenas. Eason grabs the board.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Shot clock at 6. Peterson misses. Pelicans leading by 5. In the corner, it's Arenas. The shot from 20 feet away. Eason grabs the board. And here are the Trailblazers now. Out to Gonzalez. Portland again missing. Here's Watkins. That's in, coming off an assist from Arenas. 8 points for him. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams making substitutions here. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Now Christie. From past the arc. The shot that time not on target. And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Williamson outside. And the dunk by Williamson.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And now Allie Laporte has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Allie, thank you so much.
And this is exactly why Zion was the first pick in the draft, because he can absolutely overwhelm defenses.
And here's Arenas. Williamson outside. That's good, and it's Arenas with the assist. Williamson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Here's Watkins, and he's good on the 3-ball.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
In the corner, it's Arenas. Over Sharp. Arenas can't hit.
And guys, you've heard of over.